Booktube Nation, I am Average Will, and welcome back to the channel. I'm not in my office, so the audio quality might be a little bit different because I'm just sitting here recording this with my phone. But hey, well, we're trying something a little bit new. So I kind of kicked around this idea a little bit because I love top pick lists. You know, I like top fives, I like top tens. I really like to see what people are reading, what they're interested in and seeing how they rank things. So I thought, I really kind of want to try this out. I kind of want to, I'm loving comics. I'm really enjoying comics right now. So I figured I wanted to make my own kind of like top pick list. And there's so many other channels that do such a better job in being articulate, doing the analytics of the comics and stuff like that, and that know so much more. Like, with the stuff like with the Three Jokers, I had no idea with that stuff that was from something that had happened like 4 years ago. So my comic knowledge is not on the level of so many others. So I'm kind of getting into it. So I just kind of want to make like a list of, hey, these are my top picks of the week that I really enjoyed reading, and kind of sharing what I read with you guys a little bit. And we can interact down in the comments below, and you guys can tell me what you're reading, what your favorite book of the week was. Even give me your top 5, top 10 list. Put it in the comments. Let's have that conversation. I love the engagement. I'm always down to talk. That's the thing. So, welcome to the very first Average Will's Comics in My Car. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna try to do this every Friday, and then maybe at the end of the month I'll do like the monthly top pick list. My list is going to only be 3 books a week. Again, my library is not as big as a lot of other people's. I don't get all the Marvel stuff. I don't get all the DC stuff. I get a ton of indie stuff. So you'll probably see a lot of indie stuff in these top lists. But yeah, so I figured I wanted to do a top 3 list. I think I can narrow it down to a top 3 list every week. And if for some reason a lot of stuff comes out in one week, I can bump it up to a top 5 or bigger if I need to. We'll see. But yeah, so this week there was not a ton of stuff that was coming out. I know it was a small week for a lot of different people. I think I got maybe 10 books, but a couple of them were from a week or two prior that finally came in. There were some books I still haven't gotten from last week. So I don't know if I'll incorporate them. I probably won't, just because they're not in that same week. But these are going to be my top 3 comics that were released on September 2nd, not 9th. I'm trying to jump ahead a week. So that were released on September 2nd. First, Candyman and the Quarantine comic special. This was so fun. I really enjoy reading Candyman. I have a lot of fun reading the stories because, again, you really don't have to read them 1 through 20. You can grab, say, issue number 8 and stuff like that. Like even with number 20 that came out, it was awesome because it had the 3 little, like kind of takes on the, Dr. Seuss stories. But this was really awesome because apparently these were little stories that they released online. Again, I'm newer to the comic game, so I'm not quite familiar with all the stuff that's been, all the news and everything that got dropped. But this is my number 3 pick. Number 2, Join the Future, number 5. So this is the finale of part 1. I'm really hoping that they make a volume 2, that they come back with a sequel to it, because this kind of caught me by surprise. I didn't realize it was only going to be 5 issues. Now again, I don't do a ton of research, but I saw somebody post on their list that on the comics of the week that were coming out, that this was the last one for this series or volume, whatever you want to call it, because I'm still trying to understand all that. But you want to talk about getting some kind of conclusion-ish, you got that with this. I felt this did so much better than Undone by Blood on giving some kind of justice to the main character. Clementine is a great character, and I really hope we can build on her, and I really hope Aftershock brings back for a volume 2. They get this out and they bring us a volume 2, and we can learn more about these the vast cities that are perfect, and all that fun stuff. Great story, really enjoyed it. Really hope they bring it back. My number 1 pick of the week, I don't think it's a surprise, Something is Killing the Children, number 10. We build off of last week where the other member of the house slaughter or whatever, they show up. We've got the sheriff and some of the deputies finding the 3 kids in the woods with the meathead guy, Tommy. Sorry, I'm gonna try to make sure I say their names and not just throw out their little nicknames that I have for them. And problem is, there are 5 youngling monsters that are now blood driven. They're blood crazed, and you have pretty much a feasting ground with children up at the school because people are claiming bodies, so they have their whole families up there. Stuff gets real. The ending of this book was not expected. Definitely a good read. If you have not read it, I suggest you get on it. Again, this is only 10 issues. I know the first few issues are hard to get, so you may have to read those digitally. But definitely I would suggest this hardcore. This was my pick of the week for books released on Wednesday, September 2nd. So yeah, that was my top 3 for this week. Again, I wanted to try something out a little different. You guys let me know in the comments below if you guys enjoy this, if this is something you guys want to see on a weekly basis. Again, I do not take things to heart. If you say, hey, Will, this isn't really your thing, it's not really coming off that right, let me know. Because again, I'm trying something a little new here. I'm not the most articulate when it comes to fully going into explanations on the comics and everything, because I don't have a vast background knowledge of the books, of comics and everything. I'm learning, and this is part of me wanting to learn a little bit more, is kind of making up these little lists and kind of having some fun with it. So if you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and slap a thumbs up on it. I really do appreciate it. We got to get that algorithm going. The channel is steadily growing. We're getting, every day we get a step closer to 500, to have that awesome 500 sub giveaway, which every Wednesday for the next few weeks I'm showing off one of the giveaway gifts. We've already shown 2, so come by Wednesday the 9th for the live stream, and we'll talk about what we got, and we'll talk about the giveaway a little bit. But definitely thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to drop by the channel, watch my stuff, throw a thumbs up, and drop a comment. And again, tell me what your top pick of the week was. Tell me if you have a top 5 list. Put it in the comments below. Let's talk about it, because I enjoy the conversation, because there's so much I don't know, and I really do appreciate the knowledge that you guys give me on some of this stuff, because again, I don't know a lot. So if you guys are not subscribed and you feel so inclined to, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That's, it's down here. It's the red letter. It's the red word subscribe. So click that. Make sure you ring the bell to get notified when I drop videos. So again, thank you for taking the time, and I hope this comes off the right way. Hope this is good, because I want to really do this every Friday. Hope you guys have a great day. Till next time, I'm out.